Hello, beautiful souls. My name is London from thislondonbridges, and I am so happy to be reading today. Today's reading is all about messages for more self-love. Let your intuition guide you as you choose pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, or any combination. If this reading resonates, you can like and subscribe to send some of that energy back. You can find the timestamps below in the description and the comments, so you can go straight to your reading. Let's get started. Hello, pile number 1. Let's dive in to see what messages we have to support even more self-love for you right now. Starting off, we have the 7 of Wands. So big fiery energy here. I can see that you're very ambitious, that you are resilient, that you overcome. I can see that you go for what you want. You're the type of person that looks at the glass as full. Even if it's half full of water, there's another half filled with air. Honor your ambition. Honor your ability to work diligently with love. Right? We have this butterfly here, opening, expansion, coming into the fullness of ourselves. You can see that this person has a smile on their face as they move through their journey and their adventures in the world. Right? They're having fun. And you can too. It's a great way to call in more self-love right now, is just having fun along your journey. If you have a specific goal, a business goal, a fitness goal, etc., remember to play along the way. And that's going to be a great way to harness more self-love. Pile number 1, you have limitless potential. You can do whatever it is you set your heart to. This is a reminder to honor your strength and your courage, right? Courage comes from the heart. It's a sense of bravery that is heart-driven, and you are filled with courage. Open up your wings, expand like a butterfly, keep moving forward, and enjoy the process. Then we have the 4 of chalices, or the 4 of cups for you, pile number 1. So for messages for more self-love, this is calling in this time to be with yourself. Take time to meditate, whatever that means to you, and practice new forms of meditation. If you feel kind of stagnant in your practices, there are always more ways to explore. This is about honoring the emotions within you, honoring the water within you, and working with water, right? Creating moon water, creating sun water, probably a little bit of both with this fire energy and this water energy here. Pile number 1, you might be feeling this longing for change. With the combination of the 4 of cups and the 7 of wands, you can definitely make it happen. Moving internally, sensing what it is you really want to change, and focusing on where you want to go in a playful, lighthearted spirit. This might have you writing out lists, freeform thoughts, journaling, taking audio notes on your phone, just to connect more with your truth. Number 1, remember your royalty. Remember your invisible crown that you can wear all of the time. Or if you want, you can wear a literal crown. You have this like otherworldly kind of Atlantis mermaid energy. You're magnetic, you're intuitive, your alignment with yourself is really inspirational. So keep doing what it takes to align and honor your power. One way to cultivate more self-love right now, pile number 1, is to let yourself rest when you need to. Is this balance? When you go with the 7 of Wands energy, go, play, do it with your heart. And when you're not in it, let yourself rest and recharge. Letting yourself show up fully to whatever it is you're doing at the moment. This is also a reminder to take time to notice the beauty around you, specifically the night sky. Then we have the Queen of Coins, or the Queen of Pentacles for you, pile number 1. This is a reminder to lean into your comfort, your security. Honor your generosity. Know that you're an amazing caretaker. People around you feel so loved, and you deserve to feel every ounce of that love as well. Take time to tend to your house, your room, your space. By clearing and organizing, it's an act of self-love. That you can have this really just a creative, supportive environment or soil to grow from. Group number 1, again, we have the crown here. Remembering how regal you are, how powerful you are, how deserving you are, and how much of an excellent leader you are. You can also be an excellent leader. Group number 1, people look up to you. You can call in more self-love by reminding yourself how wonderful you are, how kind you are, how compassionate you are, which is very gentle and nurturing. This can be a reminder to work with plants, like your house plants, or plant medicine, plant food. Also, if you've been feeling stressed and kind of spiraling recently, this is a great reminder that you are so provided for. So having that trust, that faith that you are deserving, that you are an excellent leader, provided for by the universe and the earthly realms. And taking the time to slow down instead of spiral and stress. And then when it's time to work, do it with passion and your creativity ignited. Group number 1, you are like a blooming flower. Absolutely stunning to behold. Next up, for messages to support more self-love, you have the Knight of Swords. So group number 1, when you are in alignment, when you take that 4 of Cups energy and the time to recharge and meditate, you honor your Queen of Coins, your giver, your nurturer, and you're in that fiery, ambitious energy of your 7 of Wands, things move quickly for you. What's awesome right now is that we have all 4 elements represented between the fire, the water, the earthly realms, and the air. So you are very, very smart. Your intellect is unparalleled. Again, when you're in alignment, you can make things happen so quickly. You have this hunger, this drive, this ambition. Honor your drive to succeed and know that success is yours. People respect your honesty. You have this way of communicating that is very assertive. Pile number 1, you can thank yourself for your determination, your grit, your ability to make it work, and do so with love. Okay, pile number 1, then you have the 10 of Chalices or the 10 of Cups. So in terms of more self-love for you right now, this is a reminder that you are so worthy. We are also worthy, and that's something that we forget, right? But you are worthy of happiness, of harmony, of deep love, this happily ever after feeling. And that's not to say that there won't be trials and tribulations, because that's part of being human and part of life. But you are worthy of entering into the phase of thriving. You have survived, and it is time to thrive. Here we have this romantic love pictured in the card, but it starts with you. It starts with creating this canvas or this garden of kindness towards yourself. And with that internal love, that internal harmony, that internal satisfaction, trust, faith in yourself, all of these external desires will start flooding in. Take the time to smell the flowers. Take the time to dance. Take the time to enjoy your life, pile number 1, and enjoy being you. There is only one incarnation of you in this earth, in this time, and that is really special. Honor your magic. You are so magical. All right, pile number 1. I hope these messages were a mirror to your magic and you're feeling more in the flow of your power. Like and subscribe if it resonated. I am sending you so much love and happy for you to be sending you so much love as well. Connect with you soon. Hello, pile number 2. Let's dive in to see what messages we have to support more self-love right now. Starting off with the Emperor. So mainly I'm getting the reminder of the power of your focus. What we focus on grows. So your focus is such a huge tool. You are filled with kindness. There is no doubt that you are being kind to others. Treat yourself the same. Speak to yourself like you'd speak to your best friend. When you notice yourself straying from that, notice, use your power of focus, and then divert, right? Congratulate yourself on your morals. Move through this life really aligned with your values, right? Your morals and your values are at the heart of all that you do. You are an excellent teacher, even if that's not your profession. You teach others just by being you. By walking steady and moving with love, people are inspired by you. This is a reminder that you are so capable. You're the type of person that can turn hay into gold. Honor your wisdom and the lessons that you've already learned. You know so much. If you're doubting your progress and your goals, you can remember that you have the foundation, and the foundation is the hardest part to establish. You are that steady foundation. Group number 2, you deserve your respect. And there's a reminder that so many people around you respect you just for being you. You have this strength in organization and making action plans for what it is you're creating. Group number 2, you're incredibly ambitious and you move towards all of your ambitions with love. Group number 2, honor the fact that you are a natural leader and you commit to your dreams with strategy and passion. Next up, group number 2, you have the 6 of Swords. So for messages of more self-love, this is all about letting go of what doesn't feel good, right? You have the ability to walk away. You are brave. You are courageous. You can create your own path. This is a reminder that you are deserving of calmer waters. If you've been in this like stormy place, you can sail your ship anywhere you want to go. Group number 2, you deserve harmony. You deserve peace. You've taken what you've come from and learned the lessons from it, right? It makes you who you are. You are more capable of helping others and yourself from what you've been through. But now it's time to move on. So whatever that means to you, it could be habits, thought patterns, people, jobs. If there's something that's coming to your mind or your heart, right? You have every ability in the world to move on and let that go. Let yourself feel optimistic. You deserve that optimism, that light, that happiness. You deserve peace and calm. All right, then you have the Sun. So this is a reminder that you are a star, and not only a star, but a huge, bright, shining, life-fulfilling star. It's like she's flying with limitless potential here. She's focused. In terms of more self-love, this is a reminder to let yourself have fun. Let the journey be enjoyable. This is a clear indicator of success. Remember the successes you have already had and trust all of the successes that are coming your way. You are radiant. Do things that make you feel radiant, whether that's how you eat, how you dress, how you move. Let yourself shine from the inside out. Again, coming back from that 6 of Swords energy, you deserve all of the optimism in the world and the faith and the trust. People love being around you because you emit such positive energy. And that's not to say that you always have to feel bright and shiny. Your energy is always a gift to this world. This is a reminder to really love the moment, love this life, and live it fully. I'm also getting this strong yes feeling. So follow what makes you say yes. Not maybe, or I could, or yeah, I get. Yes, follow your yes, pile number 2. You deserve it. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune in this deck represented by Lakshmi. This is a reminder of your luck. All of the abundance that is in your life and all of the abundance that you can call in. You are an excellent manifester. Remember your power and put your focus on what it is you want to create. Enjoy the cycles of life, the cycles of your energy. Enjoy the wheel turning. Go with the flow. In terms of more self-love, take a chance on yourself, on your dreams. You deserve it. Life is short, right? If you are going to bet on anything, bet on you. You deserve to feel happy. You deserve to feel abundant. And people feel like they've won the lottery just by having your presence in their life. Pile number 2. Next up, you have the King of Coins. So we're starting and ending here with this crown energy. Could be a reminder to work with your crown chakra, but mostly I think it's a reminder of how freaking awesome you are. Both of these leaders are kind leaders. If you are not selfish, that's something that you can love about yourself. You know that you take care of others with such heart and such grace. And somewhere deep down, you know that you deserve it too, right? That's why you're listening to this video. Pile number 2, you'll always make others feel safe, and you deserve to feel safe. You put so much goodness out into the world, and you deserve all of that goodness right back. You deserve stability and success. If you want to create your own business, your own projects, trust yourself. You are the royalty of your own life. The more that you love yourself, the more that you can lead others with love. You're already doing an excellent job at leading and inspiring and caring for others. But again, the more that you can put that love right back into yourself, it's only going to grow exponentially. Your dreams, your desires, your business plans, your community reach. It is not selfish to tend to you. We all know that you will always tend to others. So keep cultivating that sense of self-love in any way that feels good. Group number 2, people look to you for advice and inspiration. Feel free to tune in and look to yourself as well, because you know. All right, pile number 2. I hope this was a mirror to some of your magic and you're feeling more in alignment with yourself. If this resonated, you can like and subscribe to send some of that energy back. I am sending you so much love and happy that you are sending it to yourself as well. So excited to connect with you soon. Hi, pile number 3. Let's dive in to see what messages we have today to support even more self-love. All right, first off, we have the 3 of Swords. So with this card, it's honoring how you're feeling. This card can speak to emotional pain, this kind of heartbreak feeling. And if that's where you are right now, I'm holding space for you. In terms of self-love, this can be letting yourself feel what you need to feel, honoring it so it doesn't get stuck in your body, stuck in your energetic field. To clarify, there is a difference between honoring and wallowing. You don't want to get stuck in this place, but letting yourself acknowledge if you're in a place of grief or loss can be really healing, right? Listening to that sad music, etc. for a time. This might also just speak to the fact that in the past, you've had this kind of energy, which speaks to your strength. These mountains in the background, you have overcome them all. As a message of self-love, this is a reminder that you have 100% success rate in surviving what life has given to you. We have this deep wisdom here with this card. Some of the greatest healers, the greatest teachers, the greatest artists and inspirations have been people who have moved through this pain. As an act of self-love, finding ways to release some of this energy. What resonates is going to be a little different for all of us. But if you have a movement practice, a meditation practice, a gratitude practice, anything like that can help you shift and come back into that like wholeness of your heart space. Things as simple as literally putting your hands on your heart and breathing. Well, not literally on your heart, on your chest where your heart is underneath, and then taking deep breaths can be huge in just holding space for yourself, right? So wherever you are in your energy right now, finding ways to start moving through it. Might be small, like hands on the chest. It might be big, like running and sweating and trying to get some of that energy out through sweat and movement. You'll know. But if you're in a place that feels really good right now, pile number 3, this is just speaking to the past and how much you have overcome and your strength. your strength of heart, your strength of character, your strength of being. Next up for messages for more self-love, pile number 3, we have the 3 of Cups. So this is an interesting juxtaposition because this is all about celebration and harmony and fulfillment and joy and love and fun, connection, collaborating with people that we really love. So if you are forgetting right now your magic, your strength, your power, if there are people in your circle that you really trust, you can turn to them, right? Ask your best friend, ask your family, what makes me so great? And get those messages so that you can remember and remind yourself. This can speak to what is coming because you have put in this work to overcome so much in your life. You deserve so much celebration and fulfillment and joy. Many of us have been more alone in our brains and our homes in the past year than we might have ever been before. And it can start to feel a little bit isolating. And sometimes our brain does these tricky things where it tells us that we're alone, right? With that 3 of Swords energy, but we're not. So taking the steps that you need to connect, if that's writing a letter, old school style, putting some stickers on it, writing it with colorful pens and sending off to the people you love. Or you can send a text or ask to FaceTime, create a Zoom call. Maybe you can have a virtual movie night or like dinner and drinks through Zoom, that kind of thing. So a reminder that there are people that love you and love to connect with you. This card speaks to having fun, also just enjoying your day to day. So if you're doing like the dishes, for example, instead of just doing them, can you listen to a podcast or listen to some music and dance along as you do it, making the day-to-day more fun and enjoyable and pleasurable. The Cups is in this emotion energy where the Swords is through the mind and the intellect. So some of this pain in the heart from the 3 of Swords might be caused by your brain. And this can be a reminder to move back into our intuitive feelings. And again, follow what feels good. There's a reason I say that again and again and again, because it's simple but so important, right? Find one thing that feels good and follow that trail. See where it leads you. This is about having enough and having enough to share. People really love you and you deserve to really love yourself. Pile number 3. Next up, interesting, we have the 4 of Cups, so we've got this progression here. This is a reminder of your inner knowing, your wisdom, your guidance system. Your intuition is strong and huge and powerful and deserves to be listened to. In both of the cards with the 3 and the 4 here, we have these grassy fields underneath. If you have access to somewhere with grassy fields, maybe going to that space can help you connect. The 4 of Cups is about your meditation practices. It's about coming into your knowing. It's about slowing down, listening. So that can be a huge way to call in more self-love right now, is by honoring your need to rest, rejuvenate, recharge, get out into nature, and connect. If you're currently longing for change, this is a reminder that you can make it happen. It can be a good practice to sit in meditation and then afterwards just write down whatever comes up for you. And then use that as kind of a map to create your next action steps. Okay, pile number 3. For messages for more self-love, you have the Transformation card. That's traditionally the Death card in the tarot. So this is all about rebirth. A reminder and permission that you can recreate yourself at any time. You can recreate your story at any time. You have the ability and the huge power to reincarnate on this life as many times as you see fit, as many times as you desire. You can recreate your identity at any point. Your identity can be one of connection, of inner knowing, of abundance, of safety, of trust, of fun. Group number 3, this speaks to your limitless potential and your limitless power. The ability, the bravery, the courage to recreate ourselves is huge. And not everybody is willing to do that kind of transformation. I've got that classic imagery here of the butterfly. Butterflies are so honored, so loved. They're so beautiful, so free. And they had to transform in an uncomfortable process from caterpillar into their chrysalis to get here, right? You're willing to go into the depths and the darkness, feel it and heal it, and come out a more aligned and more bright and shining version of yourself. Pile number 3, this is a reminder that you are on the right path, and really trust yourself in this process of transformation and unfolding that you've been going through. Next up, for messages for more self-love right now, you have the Princess of Cups. So wow, you have 3 cups cards in this 5-card spread. This is speaking to so much water in your life. You might be a water sign, either sun sign or rising sign. But regardless of your astrological sign, this speaks to how incredibly intuitive you are. You have every answer within you. You have all the guidance that you need. Especially with all of this water, make sure to stay hydrated. And if you can, take some time to go out into the moonlight to kind of recharge yourself. This is a reminder to embody this excitement that you had from childhood. One action step for calling in more self-love right now might be starting to work with your dreams. Like creating a dream journal where right after you wake up, you write down whatever dreams you remember. And if you don't remember many at first, that's fine. Just writing whatever it is you do remember, and then over time building up to that. If that's something you already have access to, maybe starting to play with things like lucid dreaming. Group number 3, this is a reminder that your sensitivity is a strength. I think a lot of us people that have the ability to deeply sense have been told that it's a weakness throughout our lives, and sometimes we have taken that on, and that's simply not true. You don't need to turn to the media or to society or to others to know what it is you need to do next. You have so much deep intuitive knowledge, and you're always sensing around you. You know. Group number 3, keep following your dreams. You are so worthy of them. Keep following your intuition. Stay open. Keep that heart moving and flowing. Honor your sensitivity. Remember that there is so much strength in your softness. And just like the moon, you are beautiful and powerful in all of your phases. Okay, pile number 3. I hope this was a mirror to some of your magic and you're feeling more in alignment with yourself and your power. If any of this resonated, please remember to like and subscribe. I am sending you so much love. Keep loving on your magical self. Connect with you soon.